All right, in number 51, what's the standard form of the equation of the conic section given? Standard form means graphing form. So let's start working through this and see if we can start narrowing down our choices. So we can already see here the x is positive, the x squared is positive, the y squared is negative. So immediately here we know that the x squared is going to be the positive term, the y squared is going to be the negative term. So I'm going to immediately cross out b and c. Let's start completing the square and get this in graphing form. Group the x's and group the y's. I'm going to move the 9 over to the other side. So if we take out the a value for quantity x squared minus 4x, we're going to have to complete the square. Here the a value is negative 5 y squared plus 6y plus, we're going to complete the square there. And then over on this side we need to add 2 values as well. So over here, b divided by 2 squared is 4. Here b divided by 2 squared is 9. But on this side I need to add positive 16 and negative 45. Alright, so we have 4 times the quantity x minus 2 squared minus 5 times the quantity y plus 3 squared. And here we have 25 minus 45, which is negative 20. And then I realize here that I made a wrong assumption earlier when I said the x squared was positive, the y squared was negative. Here I made the assumption that the x squared would stay positive, the y squared would stay negative. However, here, since we have a negative 20, and if we divide by negative 20, I'm going to go ahead and do this to make sure I actually keep these as options still. Then this becomes x minus 2 squared over negative 5 plus y plus 3 squared over 4 equals 1. So the x is the negative term, the y is the positive term. If we just switched the order of these two, we actually end up with b as our answer. So I was wrong to assume at the beginning that the x squared would be positive and the y squared would be negative. All right, moving on to number 52. Which statement describes the graph of the equation? So we have here, first let's decide what type of graph it is. X squared and y squared both have positive coefficients with the exact same value. So we should immediately know that we are dealing with a circle. Now we have to determine, since these are the same center, what the radius of that circle would be. So if we started our process here of getting it in graphing form, we'd have x squared plus 4x. We'd have y squared minus 6y, and the 3 would move over. And to find the radius, we just need to know what this side is going to be equal to. So if we had a 4 here and a 4 here, we had a 9 here and a 9 here, 13 plus 3 is 16. This is equal to r squared, and so r would have to be equal to 4.